Hey guys, Sav here. Happy holidays again, and I hope you all had a safe and happy New Year. Happy New Year, and welcome to my final video of the Wintersday series here. Today we're having a guest appearance from my Necromancer, Tixx, because I'm soloing basically the dungeon of Wintersday. It's a 5-man dungeon, however it's completely soloable with the right character. Thief is not the right character to solo with. After many failed attempts, I decided to just try to do it with my Necromancer. So there's several phases to this dungeon. It takes place in the same map as the Toypocalypse. Your goal here is to, in each phase, you have a separate goal. The first goal that I just basically talked through right there was to collect presents and give it to the princess doll. There are script that will take the presents. The presents spawn in several different locations, and the script will come and take the presents. Your job is to take the presents from the script and give it to the doll. You have to give her a total of 15 presents. After that, we go into the second phase. We have to pick up this gun here, which will paint the unpainted dolls. I forget exactly how many. It should say in the top right corner of my screen. I believe it's 40 dolls you have to go around and find throughout this map. At the same time, script will also have a gun, just like yours, and will shoot you with their gun, which will add, cripple and knock you down and stuff like that. You can shoot the script with your gun, and they will turn into dolls. They do not count for your total amount of dolls that you need to paint, so they won't count towards the 40. But it does help to shoot them and get rid of them so they stop bothering you. On to the third phase here. We have to defend the princess's area. I forget exactly what it's called. Basically, it's a circle on this map here, and you have to keep the script out of this circle. You go into the circle, you kill all the script in the circle, and you will gain progress on the progress bar in the top right corner there. Once that progress bar is full, you are completed. However, the script will spawn again after you kill them the first time. So it can go on for several minutes, and this was actually the part where I had problems soloing with my thief because it was just taking entirely too long. It does take a long time. I will cut the video as I've been towards the end.
Attention! Malfunction in the testing area. Test subjects are out of control.
Okay, so for this part here, random pods have spawned all around the map, and your job is to go around and destroy them all. I forget exactly how many there are. It's about 20, I think. It says in the top right corner. I can't read it at the moment. I apologize. It's real simple. You will be chased by the little Ventari toys, and they will try to hurt you, but it is absolutely not necessary to fight them. You can basically just run away from them, run around, kill the pods. It doesn't take too long.
Congratulations! You are victorious.
So after the Ventari figures were trying to kill you, now you have to defend them from princess dolls that are trying to kill them. So your job here is to keep at least one of these 5 Ventari figures alive as the princess dolls try to kill them. They don't actually kill them, I believe they capture them. And you can uncapture them after they've been captured. So just keep that in mind, that if you do see that your Ventari figures are being taken away by the princesses, you can click on them to rally them and they will come back. This next part's pretty straightforward. There's going to be 8 waves of Char soldiers that are going to come out and try to kill you. And you just have to survive and kill them. It's pretty straightforward, but it can be kind of difficult. You do have to be careful. They do attack all at once with their pop guns, and it can down you pretty quickly if you are not careful. So take caution there, but like I said, fairly straightforward, just kill them. This next part here is just like a part we've already done before. You have to defend the Griffin area from attacking princesses. It's kind of like the one before where we had to attack the princess area from attacking Skrit. However, this really only didn't really phase past the first phase. Like when you fight against the Skrit, they just come in waves and waves and waves, and it takes a while. This part, you basically just kill the princesses once and stand there and wait, and it's over. Actually, never saw any griffins while I was doing this, but this is the griffin area here outside of Holbrook. And once you kill the princess dolls, yep.
Your soul is mine! You are wrong!
Attention! Gears jammed on production machine number 2. Oil supply escaping.
For this next part here, there are two machines, if you will, on either side of the map. And your job is to defeat these ooze thingies and pick up what they drop and put it in this machine to basically oil the gears. And you can do this on both machines. I think it takes about six ooze blobs of whatever to finish it.
Unidentified stowaways detected near production unit.
For this next part here, it's actually two parts in one. One of the phases that I'm about to walk into actually spawned during like the second or third phase, and you don't have to do it right away. And it's actually what I'm doing right now is fighting this golem. You use the mini golems that are following it to basically make it vulnerable, and then you can attack it. So you basically need to stand near it and attack it, and one of the mini golems will come up and try to shock you, which will also shock the big golem, and then that will make the big golem vulnerable, and then you can attack it. Again, this is the part that spawns, I believe it's during like the second or third phase. It's not something you have to go do right away. But if you don't do it right away, you get stuck doing it with this phase where there's 12 Skrit up here as well, who are quote-unquote stowaways, so you have to also kill the 12 Skrit that are up here as well. So I kind of got it clustered together here. It's perfectly acceptable to do it like this. It's just a little bit more work because you have to fight both the Skrit and the golems. This part here is another collection phase. There's 4 spawn locations of plant food, and you have to pick up the plant food and bring it to a toy Ventari. Again, Skrit will come in and try to take the plant food, so you need to kill the Skrit if that happens. However, there doesn't seem to be nearly as many Skrit in this phase as there were in the first collection phase. So you basically only need to really kill the ones that are taking the plant food, so it's not that hard. My problem with this is I have a hard time seeing the plant food sometimes. So I was actually sitting here waiting for a Skrit to come take it so I could see it. And then you just pick it up and take it over to the toy Ventari. And I don't remember how many of these you have to. It might be 15 again.
Act with wisdom.
target acquired. All targets must remain still. So
Oh, put her into sleep mode. I need to recalibrate her protocols.
And finally, we're on to the final phase, boss fight against Tixx the Golem again. Not quite as simple as in the Toypocalypse. In this phase, he has small golems that you have to basically bring to him so they can shock him and make him vulnerable so you can attack him, just like the toy golem from before. So my strategy here is sit here and attack him even though I do no damage, and then the little toy golems will come over and attack me, shock me and Tixx, and make Tixx vulnerable. Then I can attack Tixx. He will jump to 3 other locations at some point during the fight, so you just have to run to those locations and do the same thing over again.
Wintersday.
Oh, put her into sleep mode. I need to recalibrate her protocols.
Time to do some real damage.
At the end here, Tixx jumped to his 4th location and I believe succumbed to the conditions that were applied to him. So he died before I got to him again for the final phase there. So guys, that's the end of this video. That's the end of my Wintersday series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something about Wintersday. Again, I hope you all have a happy new year. I hope you all had a happy holidays, and I will see you guys on Monday, restarting up my Let's Play in Heart of Thorns. I will see you guys next time.